This is the Maxus eDeliver 3 fully electric van.
So this is the Maxus eDeliver 3, the first van to be made from the ground up to be electric. So no messing around, swapping around an engine out of this and getting electrics in. It's been designed fully from scratch to be electric. Now with this, the battery capacity is around 52 kilowatts. We've been getting around 150 miles of range from it. So it's got a max output of 90 kilowatts. Max torque is 255 Newton meters, and the top speed is 75 miles an hour. Not sure why you'd want to go much faster, but there you go, you can.
Well, the important thing we need to know about the van is, what's the backspace going to be like? So we've got doors here, they've got a sort of locking position there, so if you get a strong gust of wind, they're not going anywhere, they're not going to knock you on your ass or anything like that. Plenty of space at the back here, plenty of anchor points as well in the back of the van if you need to lock anything down. We've got two armor guard sliders at the back here, one big, one small. Of course, every tradie has got a different orientation for their van, so you can spec it out any way that you want to. And now some of the statistics for you. So the size of this, you can actually fit a standard Euro pallet in here, so if you're working pallets, there's no issue for you there. The max payload on this van is 905 kg, and the total weight of it is just over 1,500 kg.
So moving around to the dash and driver's area of the van, you've got electric windows, electric side mirrors as well, which is handy. Down here you've got your eco. So your eco is going to give you around 10 to 15 more miles of range. Only downside to that is it just kind of capped the speed at around 57 miles an hour. You've got your regeneration settings as well. So that's when you're slowing down, coming to a set of traffic lights. If you're off the brake, the car will, slow you down on its own. You've got low, medium and high, and that'll basically give you a bit more power for your journeys. On the steering wheel, you've got your call controls, so you've got your answer call, hang up call, and the volume controls for music or the phone calls. Coming up to the other side of the steering wheel, you've got your cruise control. So that's great for long journeys and if you're on the motorway.
And coming on to the passenger side, the second man in the seat, so it's just got some things. It's got, armrests here. Very good touch panel here, so we've got different things that we can do on here. We can go through the car settings, comfort and convenience. We can go through our call history. We can hook our phones up on Bluetooth as well, and then we can, through that, control radio stations there. We can then hook it up to Bluetooth music as well. Moving around as well, we've got some heating controls here. Only settings are from 1 to 4. You don't actually get to do a range like in standard cars where you have your certain blowers, but it's not that much of an issue. Heated seats as well. Also in the car, it's got a 12-volt power outlet as well and a single USB charger. We don't know if ours is a different model, but it had a USB thing on here that's been capped off. It's actually now just down here next to where the two cup holders are. The only thing that I have noticed as well, no glove box to hide any of your sort of like valuables or anything away, which is sometimes a little bit of a chew, but just don't leave your valuables in the car. But you know what, let's get into the bread and butter of most electric vehicles, the charging side of it. So Cameron's got here, he's actually got one of the two chargers that are provided to us by Maxus for this van. As you can see here, this is the standard Type 2 DC charger that you'll see a lot of times. You'll have one of these at most places that are standard charge points. Also at the front here, when Cameron gets that off, there are going to be two different kinds of chargers on here. One is a Type 2, and then there's the one on the bottom there. That's actually a combo charger, a CCS charger. That's a bit of a rapid charge. The other one that we said was provided here is a standard Type 2 to AC outlet wall. That's a standard socket that you see in most domestic and industrial houses. So, what about the charging times for these things though? So the Type 2 to AC charger is actually going to set you back quite a while. From 0 to 100%, that might be about 24 hours. Now, that's a lot of time that we all don't have, so that's going to be really your last case scenario. If you're in a cinch, you need to get it plugged in just to get yourself some charge, or you're staying somewhere for 24 hours and they haven't got a Type 2 charger for you, the wall outlet is going to be the only option for you. Also, the next one up is this Type 2 to Type 2, 22 kilowatts to about 80%. Again, that's going to be 8 hours. quite a while, but if you're working in domestic offices or you're at home, 8 hours is next to nothing. You go in, you go to work, you plug it in, you come back out, and your car or van is fully charged, ready for you to drive on. But what about the fast charger? That's what we really want to know about. How quick is this thing? So these can be located in a few different places in the UK. You can use an app called ZapMap to actually find out where all these chargers are. But this fast charger should do you from 0 to 80% in about 45 minutes. Now, compared to the rest of them, absolutely flying. 50 kilowatts of power going in, and with a 52 kilowatt capacity in here, that's all we really need for that. So, how much was the cost of this thing? So, this Maxus eDeliver 3 was provided to us by Clapham Commercials. Big shout out to James and all the guys over there. So 52 kilowatt version of the Maxus eDeliver 3, that's going to cost us £30,000 plus VAT. Now that's about a standard price for any new van that you're talking there really, and one that's completely electric. To be honest, for me it seems like a little bit of a steal.
So, what we're saying, Rob, is this van going to be even viable for tradies?
Well, hopefully we're going to answer that question for you. As you'll have seen already, there's one episode gone out of the Voltage vlogs, and we're going to be using this as a 10-part series to give our completely unbiased opinion whether a van like this is going to be viable for tradies. Now, I'm already quite excited about it because I'm a little bit of an eco warrior myself, and I hope that this can be the start of a bit of a revolution, you know.
And we're not sponsored as well by anyone. Obviously, Clapham Commercials help us out getting the van, but we're not sponsored by Maxus. All the opinions are our own. And we're going to be honest because you deserve it. You know, if we were watching a video, we'd expect people to be brutally honest. So we're going to be. If there's flaws, we'll point them out, whether it be with the van, chargers, anything.
Yeah, so we've already recorded 2 episodes now. Every episode is going to be every 2 weeks on a Wednesday. So make sure you get that in your diaries. And, you know, hopefully we'll see you soon.
Bye.